The time has come. We can wait no longer for the great masters to return.
Hello, everyone. Hello. This is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard the Starship Noma Prize for another episode of Sword of the Stars. Okay, so before we start, you might notice that the space area looks a little bit different. That is because I adjusted some options. I turned off the star brightness. That way, a lot of the stars that we haven't explored yet will no longer be like super bright, and we can actually see all the different areas that we have explored. Because we started in the middle of a spherical system, so we're just going to see stars all over the place. And yeah, it makes it kind of difficult to chart out your territory. I've also turned on sensor network. That way we can see our planets that we own a little bit more clearly. Plus we can also see whatever is approaching us with a little bit more clarity. I also noticed when we loaded in that we have this mission objective over here, which I believe this is just to scout. But our, I believe it's the anime waifus have given us a quest to try to scout out this system and see what it's all about. And if we scout this system out, we'll get some reputation from them, and hopefully we can have them join us in an alliance, because we're not doing so hot right now. We're still good on income. We're pretty good on population and output, but we're lacking in ships, technologies, and colonies. And if we don't get those under control, we're going to really suffer as we get closer and closer to mid-game. And mid-game is when all the battles are going to start happening. And yeah, we need to prepare for that. So we need to expand rapidly, and we're just going to start taking some of these planets that we've already explored. They are very polluted, but we're getting to the point where we can't fall behind on colonies, because yeah, we don't want to be the faction that everyone's going after because we're the weakest link in the entire galaxy. That's not going to be fun. So I am going to dedicate one of our planets with a high industrial output, Loeta. Loeta is going to be our colony ship builder. How many turns will it take you to build a couple colony ships? I'm going to go with 4. Let me make sure that they have the thing enabled. They do. Okay, so they're going to have more colonists than before. Let's go with 4 and a tanker. That'd be 5 turns. 5 turns is quite a long time. Maybe we'll go with 3. How about we do let's do 3 here.
You heard him. We must increase the fleet.
And then a Gidnarni. You have a decent amount too. Can you build a... Oh god, no you cannot. You're still being terraformed, so we don't want you building things until you're completely ready. Maybe you? Z-World? Yeah, you're doing good. Okay, you build 2 colony ships as well as the tanker.
We will build as you command, Valkona.
And you build 3 colony ships as well. Okay, and then once those ones are built in the next 3 turns, we'll bring them to the main planet and then send them to a place to get colonized. And then we also have this fleet down here, moving down with additional colony ships to this planet here, so we can get this one built up a little bit faster. Because the more colony ships we actually deploy on a planet, the more initial terraforming and infrastructure we'll have to start building up the planet, which will help speed up some processes. I actually just totally forgot that's a thing in Sword of the Stars. I don't know why. I totally forgot about that, but it's usually a feature I don't use, and I really need to utilize that more. So hopefully it will do that more in this series. And you, we need to build an Explorer. What's our range on our Explorer? 20? Would it be easier just to... Oh god! I hit something on my desktop. I did not mean to do that. How far away are you? You're 21. Okay. So we just need to explore, so it'll literally just be cheaper just to build a tanker.
Shipyards at your disposal, Vakona.
And then once that's done, we'll start the journey over there to scout out that planet that our anime waifu, hopefully soon to be allies, will enjoy. And we also have all of our anti-swarmers, which I was going to start using to start wiping out some of the swarmers. We do have reinforcements coming to this planet from last episode. So hopefully that will be able to reinforce and we can push back the swarmers on that planet. We should take these babies out for a test drive. We can't do that because we need a tanker, which will be built next turn. Alright. I think that's all we need. How many planets do we have that are actually under construction? We have this guy, which is one of our new ones. And we have this one that got attacked by swarmers. Okay. Cool. Alright. I think we're ready to end our turn. I don't have any money to build anything since we're trying to do that rapid development when it comes to colony ships, and I need to still stay over 1 million at the end of every turn so that our morale on our main planet stays good. So let's go ahead and end our turn.
System update.
Alright, you boys. I want you to move out. I wish I could remember. I need to start using the notes so that I know the if this is a good planet or a bad planet. I'll probably really start utilizing that once this gets a lot more complicated. But we got our tanker built. Didn't I build a... Oh, that was just for this fleet. Dang it! Need another tanker.
You heard him. We must increase the fleet.
You boys move out to this
Your
planet.
word is law, Vakona.
And we are not attacking. I think eventually the swarmers will attack again. As long as they don't harm the planet, I don't really care, but it's a little bit frightening. A little bit frightening indeed. We got this planet moving out, and we need to wait another turn to get our stuff built. So yeah, let's go ahead and end our turn. Pretty soon we should be getting battle computers,
System
hopefully.
update.
I think like 1 more turn? 2 more turns. Okay. Now you.
The Armada moves as one.
It's going to take 11 turns to get to that planet, but please go ahead and move out so that we can get that planet all spied out. Enemy waifus are going up. Will you invite me to alliance?
An alliance must benefit both sides. Try again when you have something to offer.
Anime waifus hate me. What'd they tell me? You have not impressed us thus far. Okay, fine. Jeez. Lay it down thick, why don't you? Fleet down here is still moving out. Fleet up here is moving, and I think we got 1 more turn until the colony ships of that planet get done. And you have one more turn until that one's done too. Alright. Let's end our turn.
System
Uh-oh.
update.
Unknown track incoming, Varkona.
Yes.
We have made a breakthrough, Vakona.
Alright, we have battle computers complete. We have another swarmer fleet moving out here. So yeah. Battle computers. Computer systems designed specifically to enhance command and control of squadron-sized groups of ships. Increases the number of ships that can be controlled in combat. This will increase the amount of frigates we can have in combat missions from 6 to 10. So fantastic. Of course, we have to have that ship in available, but now we have Sensor Jammer. Broadcast systems designed to fill enemy sensor channels with statistic and blocking their ability to gather information both tactically and at long strategic range. So this basically means that the enemy is trying to invade one of our planets, they won't actually know how many ships we have here. I actually don't know if this works on the AI, but for us, if the AI had this on one of their planets, it would just show up as a question mark. But pretty cool. And then we have integrated sisters. Nope, that is not what we have. Integrated sensors. An advanced sensor system that integrates sensor data from all ships in the fleet in real time and makes some overall data available to command ships. Basically, this allows us to make commands in sensors, but I believe we have to have a battle computer or we have to have a squadron commander in order to actually issue orders and sensors, because this is built into their ships. It's really cool how like some of the features that you would take for granted in other RTSs aren't actually available unless you follow specific steps in this game, which I love it. That's one of the things that kind of keeps this game from being a very unique. We have hyperlink communications, which establish communications with ships traveling at warp and allows you to send them new movement orders mid-transit. So normally you can't issue orders until the ships arrive at the planet that you told them to go to or system you told them to go to. This allows you to make new orders anytime. So pretty cool. That's probably going to be useful later on. But we need weapon systems, I believe. I think we need ultraviolet compounds, so that we can get better ultraviolet lasers. We have an AI targeting system on our ships that allow us to hit the swarmers a little bit easier, hopefully. This should allow us to do more damage to them. So high energy laser weapon, very fast and accurate with long range and slightly higher damage than previous lasers. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that researched.
Your word is law, Varkona. Research in this area begins now.
And we will get that going. Then after that, it might be time to start working on industry. We could get deflectors aren't really too useful against the swarmers, because you have to keep the enemy in front of you for deflectors to really be useful, and swarmers kind of just fly all around you. So those will not be useful. Pulse fission drive would be useful to make our ships more efficient, so we have higher tactical speed and higher strategic range, which our strategic range sucks, so this probably isn't a bad idea. It's also only going to take 3 turns to get it done. So that might be something that we use later in the future. Hopefully UV compounds unlocks us better technology that we can use against swarmers, hopefully either beamers or lightning. We'll see. One thing I do love about this game is the research branch on every single playthrough is completely randomized. So every playthrough of this game will not be the same. And I love that for this. Like each faction has their own specialty of what they'll get more of. Like for instance, Tarkas are very aggressive, so they tend to get a lot more weapon systems, but they won't have a whole lot of defensive systems. Where Hybers are the opposite. They're very defensive, so they get more defensive research and less chance for weapon research. So really, really cool. Love this game a whole lot. Anyways, so we have a swarmer fleet coming in. Cool, cool. Keep these here until the oh yeah, we can't really repair because this is a planet that's still in development, so there's not enough structures being built on the planet to actually allow it to repair things. Okay. Good to know. Are you guys all done? You are. Okay. So you 3, move in.
Your word is law, Varkona.
You 3. Oh god! You don't have the range. I forgot.
Shipyards at your disposal, Varkona.
There we go. I'll solve that problem. Ooh, and now we need to design our command center, which is our squadron CNC. So this is the most important ship in your fleet, because without this, you can't call in additional reinforcements, or they have to drop down to a default threshold, which for frigates is 6, and then as we get larger ships, the threshold is less and less. But with this on, we can have, I believe, up to 10. And then as we get larger ship sizes, we will get commander versions of those, which allows to have even more, because they'll be able to support more ships in the fleet. So really, really cool way to implement a commander ship in the game. We will give you fire control, because if you're going to be a command ship, you should be able to protect yourself a little bit. So you'll have the ability to have a little bit better accuracy, and we'll give you just nothing but green lasers, because that's about all we have. We still only have fission drives, so that's all we're going to use for the engine section. So yeah, let's go ahead and save this design. And we will name it... What should our commander name be? I guess for the time being, we'll keep it something simple. Command frigate.
This design will be saved for future reference, Varkona.
And how much does the command frigate cost? 77,000. It's definitely more expensive than a combat frigate. Combat frigate actually is our cheapest one. That's interesting. So 77,300. And it'll be done next turn.
You heard him. We must increase the fleet.
All right. Where did I send my... Okay, I was gonna say. Did I send everything out without knowing it? Well, then not. And now our next fleet that we make, we can start actually having commanders, which is gonna be fantastic. Did my other guys make it to their destination? They're almost there. Okay, they will be there in 2 turns. Fantastic. You guys are on your way here. You guys will be here in the next turn once you get your
System update.
tanker built.
Departing now, Varkona.
Alright, and then command frigate, right now we only have 1. But once we get all of our other frigates, we can actually put them in a formation. We can also set different squads so they have different groups set for default, so that when we get invaded, we can hit group 1 if we want a certain level of ships or a certain type of ships, group 2 for that group 3 for the third group, and so on and so forth. I haven't actually figured out too much how to design this, but we'll figure that out when we actually do the thing. But as you can see here, command quota 20, command costs 2, each frigate costs 2. We have a maximum of 20 command points, so that means 10 frigates. Now, as we get larger ships, they cost more, which means we won't be able to hold as many with the frigate class. Then we upgrade to the higher classes, we'll be able to hold more. So yeah, pretty cool. I really, really do love that system. All right. So far, everything is good. One more turn until those guys are complete. They could wait one more turn, and then we'll start cranking out more of the other guys. How are you doing? You need more infrastructure. How's the other one? You are doing good too. Fantastic. Everything is looking good. And next turn, we will be able to fight back the swarmers on this planet, on Lydarthius. That is a cool name. Lydarthius. Some of the random name generations in this game are kind of difficult to pronounce, but some of them are pretty clever. Like Vampire. That sounds like a Pokemon to me. Vampire. Anyways, let's end our turn and get ready for battle. Fighting the swarmers with 8 anti-swarmer frigates. Let's see how well the anti-aircraft, the AI modules we put on. See how much how much they make it easier to fight these swarmers.
Power to engines now.
Woohoo, that one's dead. We are much more accurate. Nice. I think we need more than 6, but it's working. We're definitely hitting more targets. Let's go, boys, let's go. Oh crap, do I have my tanker over here? I do. I hear more explosions going off, and they're not mine. I like this. Cool, so I feel a lot better. We didn't have one anti-swarmer frigate that took a beating, but we were able to kill them.
Yes, Kandai. Full power to thrust.
Let's go, boys. We got 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Let's see if we can actually knock out the
Target locked.
swarmer head thing.
Taking position, Kandai.
I don't think we're gonna kill the actual swarmer that's inside it, but we might be able to kill its nest. And once we get a commander, this will be much easier. Cool, I'm excited. We now have a way to fight off the swarmers. Yep, we almost got the rock killed. It's starting to be on fire. Or the nest, I should say. Come on. Come on. Got 2 minutes. The only downside about having these little AI turrets on our ships is it took less. We have less turrets available on our actual ship, so we have less firepower. But the accuracy was well worth it. Nice, it has been destroyed. Fantastic.
System update.
Swarmers have been wiped out of this planet. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with the planet. Womp womp. Alright, so we need to take this fleet back to the main planet for refuel, but the test was successful. We now have an anti-swarmer frigate fleet.
The
And
Armada moves as one.
we're gonna bring it back to here. We're gonna build a few more of them. Let's see. Let's build. Just in case we lose a few, we'll have a couple in reserve. So I'll build 8 more.
You heard him. We must increase the fleet.
And then after that, we're gonna go against another planet that has swarmers. We haven't explored this planet above us. I mean, we did explore, but we haven't actually seen what's there. It might have been a swarmer planet. Let's see. Does it actually tell me if it has? No, we haven't explored it yet, so it's not going to tell me if it has asteroids or anything. We know for a fact this one down here is infected. In fact, we probably should grab that. Even though it's a very tiny planet, it does have asteroids on it, which in the future we can use as a way to make money, I believe. I haven't really played too much with the economy system, because when I used to play Sword of Stars all the time, I played the basic version, where this one has everything unlocked plus mods on top of it. As I mean, everything unlocked has all the expansions and everything, plus mods. So I'm actually still learning this game as I'm playing it, which is hilarious to say because I played this game all the time as a kid. Okay, so those guys are coming back. We have our... Oh, we no longer have the deep beacon! No, we took too long! Okay. It's fine. Good thing we only built a fuel guy. Okay. So these patrol frigates, again, we're just going to keep them there if the swarmers decide to attack us there again. I don't think they're going to, but just in case. And these guys got down here. Fantastic. Let's combine them all together. Let's go ahead and colonize. I want to colonize with all 4 of them.
The Empire has conquered. Another pearl in your crown, Varkona.
Excellent. We'll see what that planet looks like when we get back. In the meantime, our next fleet of colonizers that's going to get the next planet are gathering at the main planet. And we are going to send those... I forget exactly where. I did have a couple planets I wanted to send them to at the beginning of the stream. How are you? You are actually very good. We're going to send them here. I want this planet. Size 6 with 6,750 resources. Plus it's close to the main planet, so it won't take them long to actually get there. Cool! So let's go ahead and end our turn. How many more turns do we have until we get ultraviolet? 13? Okay. Good to know.
System update.
Alright. Ooh, we got something. Yeah! We have control of an asteroid monitoring system. Fantastic. And this is a size 4 with 4,900 resources with 86,000 cost. This is going to get expensive very quickly. Okay. Let's go ahead and start getting a second one of these going. So I want you to build me 2 colony ships and a tanker.
Yes, Vakona. We'll have the ships out in no time.
Same thing with you. 2 colony ships and a tanker.
You heard him. We must increase the fleet.
Okay, we're just making sure how long it was going to take to get everything done. And then once those ones get done, move into the main planet to gather them up, and then we'll go and grab this planet up here. Alright, so how much did this go up by having 4 colony ships land on this? We have a 4.25 on infrastructure. Normally we have like a 1.0. And we have 498 Imperial people on the planet. Much better. And we want to focus on terraforming. So that we can get the population even higher. Cool! So now it won't take near as long to get this done, which I am happy about. It's a size 7 with 7,000 resources. This baby is going to be worth it once we get it under our control and get it all built up. But that baby was a big investment. We are now up to 190,000 on our planetary development because this one cost 81,000. Okay, so we may just have to get this one next, just because this one already has protection from the asteroid monitor. So if anything gets invaded, unless it's something big, this planet will be fine. And then we'll have to just slowly keep investing into the bigger ones, just because these planets have a lot of pollution, so it's going to take a while for their planetary upkeep to drop. I really don't want to use like... About 1/3 is usually how far I want to go when it comes to planetary development. So yeah. But anyways, we have nothing being built. We got these guys being moved back in. And yeah, we are good to go. Let's go ahead and end our turn. We've successfully got an 8th planet. Oh god, these guys have arrived. We have our 10 patrol frigates. Hopefully they can push these guys away. They're not going to be as good as our current ones because they don't have the AI thing on top. But let's see what happens.
We've seen a similar configuration, Tycho, but never this size.
Here, boys.
Yes, Kandai. Coming about.
Move up in front and become a defensive formation. Ooh, I like that moon. That moon is very pretty. We're like next to a nebula. I like this backdrop. The backdrops in this mod are so good. In this combined mod. You guys can survive. I believe in you. You're slowly killing them. I don't know if you guys are going to survive. I believe. You just gotta believe, man. You just gotta believe. I don't believe. Oop. They are taking damage. Even if we're not that accurate, when you have this many guns, it definitely helps out. They're annoying our planetary defense systems. We were able to kill everything. Whoop, and we got our planetary weapons coming in doing some damage.
As you command, Tycho.
Cool. We need to get rid of these guys and get the anti-swarmer ships going. All these guys lost his engines, so he's going very, very slow. And our planetary defenses looks like they took care of the rest of the fighters. Fantastic. So we just need to move in and
Yes, Kandai.
see what we can do with the big guy. I don't think we have the firepower to kill it, even though we do have 4 minutes until the battle is over, so we might be able to do something. If we lose these ships, it's not really that big of a deal to me, because every ship we lose actually increases the amount of resources available on the planet by 1, which increases the maximum industrial output, which also increases our income, and increases or decreases the amount of time it takes to build ships. Or terraform, or do basically industry is like the workhorse of the planet. The more of it you have, the faster it can recover itself when it gets attacked, and the faster it can build ships, and the more income it can bring in whenever it's not actually doing anything, because it just trades it when it's not actually building things.
Power to engines now.
After we get ultraviolet lasers, I might get pulse vision, so that we have better engines. That way we can get to combat a little bit quicker, and our ships and whatnot can move around a little bit faster. Because movement speed is a big weakness when it comes to this faction, especially on the map. Because no matter how small the fleet is, I only have, I think, a range of 4 light years, and most planets are 8 to 9 light years apart, so yeah. Or it might be 7, I think I have it set to 7. It's whatever the default is. It's been a long time since I made this map. Do.
Coordinates received. Maneuver drives to full.
Getting close to combat zone. Do. Ooh. That's a pretty cool screenshot. Our other one with crippled engines is really far away. That's so funny to me.
Yes, Kandai. Coming about.
Alright, we need to stay behind the Queen. Because the Queen has no weapons in the rear, but he does have a couple weapons in the front that could easily wipe out these frigates. She's on the move.
Kandai has spoken. Get this ship moving.
Oh boy. Move this way, boys. Move this way. Move! Move!
Yes, Kandai. Full power to thrust.
Oh god. Well,
Reinforcements have come.
our crippled patrol frigate just died.
Taking position, Kandai.
Ooh, it's on fire. Means it's starting to take some major damage. We only got 30 seconds left to kill it though. So I don't think we're actually going to make that. I don't exactly know what our guys are doing, but they're doing their best. Oh, so many flames! Come on! Good 10 seconds. Come on. Nope. Oh well.
System update.
We did our absolute best. It just wasn't enough. So that means that they're going to deploy a swarmer thing on the planet, which should trigger another fight in the next turn, where we get to fight that, and then we get to try to kill the thing that runs away. Should be easy with all the planetary missiles that we get. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Once these guys join in, we'll get them repaired, and then we'll move these guys out to the planet down here. Wipe that one out. And then once we get some more money saved back up, we'll start building more defensive fleets to try to wipe out more of these swarmers. So cool. We got a mission going on, which is fantastic. That planet is going pretty good. Climate hazards going up. Population is growing. Fantastic. How are our colony planets doing? I believe they have 2 more turns. Yeah, they have 2 more turns until they're done. Fantastic. Oh, and speaking of 2 more turns, you boys have 3 turns until you're here. And then we can move you boys out to this guy up here, get this one captured and get this one under our control. And that's probably going to be it until I get those planets up, unfortunately. Because I don't want to use too much of my money on planetary development. Otherwise research and savings are never going to go up. Alright, so this turn we actually have nothing to build. How are you doing? Oh yeah, I just checked you. So you are good to go. And you're gonna probably have to build your own defenses because you're very far away from the main systems. Hopefully we don't have to worry about them too much. Still can't believe the anime waifus told us to explore this planet, and now they don't want us to explore. Anime waifus, why don't you like me? What did I ever do to you? Like me!
An alliance must benefit both sides. Try again when you have something to offer.
Our empire has no common goal. We do have a common goal, conquering the galaxy together. Anime waifu, 1 and 1. 2 and 2, 5 and 5, 72 and 72. Huh? Huh? Why do I have... Oh, that's an asteroid monitor. So I have like lots and lots of sensor range on this planet now. Nice. Alright. Is there any other like special research I can do? I mean, there's more asteroid monitors that we've found. And I could start researching to get another one under our control. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong one. Keep thinking this is the research button. Yeah, because we got 3 more that we could take over. And that might be something we might do. I do not know. I have 1 down here. I do not know how good this planet is. I do not remember. And we have 1 over here. This one probably would be pretty good, because then I could spy on anime waifus. Which one is that? Inomu. There we go. Start researching that. It's gonna take a long time before we get the thing, and the reason why I'm researching 1 at a time, because it's gonna cost a lot of money to do all those researches at the same time. So for now, just 1. Burp, 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 burp.
System update.
Go. Get that entire... Not refueled. That's not the button I wanted. I wanted the pals. Oh. I didn't have the main area selected. My bad. So we got one more turn until those guys, or two more turns until these guys show up, and we combine those together to start heading up here. Cool. How are you doing? Industrial output is improving. Population is growing. Cool. We have $175,000 going to planetary development right now, which right now we actually aren't looking that bad as long as we're not building anything on the main planet. Once we start building things on the main planet, our economy just plummets because we make 300,000, and then when we start building stuff,
Yes.
that drops down to
We'll
198,000.
have the ships out in no time.
Kind of crazy. Okay. So, yeah. So I guess the good news is if we get attacked and the enemies have to fight the swarm, well, we'll have to fight them too because they're a neutral faction. But I guess for now we'll use the swarms as friendly defense. And I still have nothing. Who are you? Who is Peppa? Oh, anime waifus. Okay. I thought Peppa was someone else. It does not. You boys still have one more turn. Okay.
System update.
Okay.
As you wish, Varkona.
Boys move out. Boys combine together. And I need another tanker. Of course I do. Yeah, we need to get pulse vision drive after we get ultraviolet
Shipyards at
lasers.
your disposal, Varkona.
I believe that would be a good thing to do.
System update.
Okay. Boys move out to here. Also, I need to make sure I have enough range to get back. We have 11, 8, 5.5. Let's go here first, and then we'll go there.
We will move at full speed.
Just to make sure we actually make it to our destination. And you boys move up here. Up there. To Hinidagov.
Your word is law, Varkona.
Nope, that's not actually what I want. That is not. Nope, that is not what I want. That is the wrong icon. That is a swarmer icon. I need the asteroid monitor.
Our path is clear. Engaging warp engines.
Almost threw our colonizers into the fray. And how are you guys doing? Yeah, you're slowly improving. Okay. Focus very heavily on terraforming. Because right now we just don't have enough population to increase the industrial output. Okay. Everything is looking good. We now have 8 planets. We're soon to get our 9th one. And that might be it for now until we get these ones under our control. So it is also possible. We did start doing atmospheric adaptation a while back. And it's only going to take 9 turns to get it done. And this increases our terraforming efficiency by 25%. So after we get ultraviolet lasers to help fight off the swarmers a little bit better, we're going to get atmospheric adaptation because a lot of the planets I want to get are highly polluted and it's going to take them quite some time to get under control. So getting that going will really help out. And then we will get pulse vision drive so our ships can move around a little bit better. We're going to continue doing this rapid expansion to try to get all of these planets here that are like really polluted and get them built up to a standard level. And then we might actually start exploring more. I don't know. Having the sensors set to this makes me realize that there are still tons of planets out there that we have not explored. So we need to probably do a little bit more exploring and a little bit more figuring things out. In fact, we might actually just go ahead and do that. You build me a exploratory fleet. Let's build about... I'm just going to send tankers out, honestly. No reason to build... well... The thing about these guys is they have a range of 20. I mean... some of these aren't actually at 20. Okay.
The Armada moves as one.
No! I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to tell you to not move. Okay. So let's build some explorer ships. Let's build... See, they actually are quite cheap. Okay. Let's build 8. That should be plenty.
You heard him. We must increase the fleet.
We'll send them out to random planets and try to get some data. See if we can find more planets that would be like really, really good to quickly grow the economy. Alright, so we got Pi Fleet 2 moving out, heading towards one of our close planets to the, we believe, this guy down here who has a thingy on it. We might also try to capture that too. It's a small planet. It's not really that useful, but it is a planet nonetheless. And at this point, how are we doing on planets? We're 7. We're no longer last. We were last at the beginning of this. So we are doing better. We need to get that up closer to like 3rd or 4th. I'll feel a lot better if we can be around mid-rank instead of dead last. Or close to dead last, I should say. Alright, so everything is looking good. These guys are growing. How are the other ones doing? Are they growing as well? Yes, you are actually starting to rapidly grow, which is fantastic. I'm going to have you focus more on getting your infrastructure going, because you have the population. You just now need the infrastructure to run that a little bit better. You are doing well. You're doing very well. Yeah, you're here in about maybe 10 more turns. This planet's going to start making a profit. Okay, cool. In turn. Everything's looking good.
System update.
And our first round of explorers, we're going to put them all in their own fleet. And we're just going to start exploring planets that I have not explored.
Departing now, Varkona.
Send them all in different directions. Hopefully something close.
We embark as ordered.
There we go. Eee! Exploratory grid going. I love it. Our next fleet of colony ships are coming to the main planet. Getting close. Cool. They got 4 more turns before they actually combine with the main planet. So doing this is going to be slow, but hopefully...
System update.
Hopefully we can pump out planets a little bit quicker. That is my goal. Alright, more exploratory fleets. Let's go...
Your
9.
word is law, Varkona.
You go 10 turns. Yeah, we need pulse fusion drive.
Our path is clear. Engaging warp engines.
Go there. And since these guys can't make it back, as soon as they get there, I'm just gonna self-destruct them. Haha! Exploratory grid activated. Okay, are you doing good? Industrial output improving. Nice, nice. Good to see. Good to see. We're having an income of 685,000. Not bad. We have 1.3 million dollars in the bank. As far as things go, we're actually not doing that bad. Boop. It's end turn.
System update.
Hey, we made it to this planet. I don't remember why. Oh yeah, this was something that anime waifus wanted me to do. They wanted me to go to this planet and defend it, I think. Okay. Well, it doesn't need defending anymore.
Your word is law, Varkona. This craft will be decommissioned.
Bye, anime waifu. You were nice knowing you. It was nice knowing you. I don't know what's wrong with me sometimes. Okay. How are we doing on research? We have 4 more turns until ultraviolet lasers are completed. Cool. And we combine that with our AI technology for our turrets. We should have a good amount of damage and a good amount of accuracy for our ships. So it'll be our basic military ship. I really hope that unlocks beamers. It would be really nice. Beamers are one of my favorite weapons in the game. Don't think there's anything. Oh, I did want to start making more anti-swarmer fleets. So I'm gonna start wiping out some of these swarmers and getting planets like this one. Oh, this one. We need this one. This is this only has 6,000 on cost, so we can build this thing up quickly. Okay. I think I'm gonna wait until ultraviolet lasers are done though, because they're gonna be done in 4 turns, and it's gonna take about that long to build a swarmer fleet. So where is the one that I'm currently sending? Here you are. You boys, change of plans. Go after this one.
As you wish, Varkona.
And then we'll need a small fleets of anti-swarmers on all the planets that have asteroids, because the swarmers only go after planets that have asteroids, because that's where they basically make the queen lays the egg in the asteroids. So if you have any planets that don't have asteroids, you don't have to worry about the swarmers coming after it. All right, cool. Let's end our turn again. I want to get ultraviolet lasers before we end this. Oh, and we're leaving, which now means we get to fight the swarmers. Cool. Let's do this. Please tell me I have my actual ships, not the patrols.
Fresh ships, ready for battle.
Yep, we got the command frigate. Oh god.
Power to engines now.
Woohoo. Ooh, and we got a big fleet because we have a commander. Nice. Everyone get in defensive formation.
Under attack.
We have a lot of swarmers to fight off.
We are targeted, Tycho. Can't die.
Oop, that's not what I wanted to do.
Ship moving.
Yep, I think our tanker just exploded. So many ships.
As you command.
Kill it! Kill the swarmer hive! Just try not to kill each other, please. Oh god, this guy's gonna die! Whew. Thought he was gonna run into it. Alright, the nest should be dying here any moment. Come on.
The enemy has been crushed.
Nice.
System update.
Sweet.
The mystery has been solved, Valkona.
We got ultraviolet lasers. Fantastic. Of course, my anti-swarmers took a little bit of damage. It's fine. They'll survive. That's why they have extras. All right. The ultraviolet lasers are now complete, and we did unlock beamers from that. Sweet. So I got my favorite weapon. It's weird how it's not actually linked to ultraviolets. But awesome. So beamers, I believe they have a less range. No, they have the same range. They have a less rate of fire, but pinpoint accuracy with the same amount of damage as green lasers. So better accuracy, but slower rate of fire. But these ones basically always hit, and they're kind of my answer when it comes to swarmers. So cool. Fantastic. So we'll be able to get that research going. But I definitely want to get pulse vision drive to help with exploring more of the map and just getting our ships to move around the map a little bit faster.
We have been given the necessary sum, Valkona.
Plus, it's only going to take 3 turns, so won't be that difficult. But let's go ahead and outfit all of our ships. So our tankers, I'm going to go ahead and give them the fire control thing, because most of our tankers are going to be in combat anyways right now until the foreseeable future. But let's give them ultraviolets. So just the difference between ultraviolet and green is the fact it just does more damage. Actually has a little bit better accuracy too than green for some reason. Which it improves even more with our fire control module built on it. Alright, cool. So this thing costs 70,900.
Yes, Valkona. Ship design ready for construction.
Explorers I'm not going to upgrade because they're exploring. Patrol frigate. We will upgrade you with ultraviolets so you do more damage.
This design will be saved for future reference, Valkona.
The small laser platform will be upgraded as well. Colonizer, you shouldn't really be in combat, so I'm not going to give you that to keep your costs down because I want to focus on colonizing things with you. Anti-swarmers, you are definitely going to be upgraded.
Yes, Valkona. Ship design ready for construction.
And same thing with the command guy. I want him to have the best technology as well.
This design will be saved for future reference, Valkona.
Sweet. Now next time we build new ships, they will all have ultraviolets. Okay, so fantastic. We wiped out a couple swarmer groups. We're starting to clean up our empire a little bit, and we are doing a large exploration campaign right now where we're just sending a bunch of ships all over the place to try to find more colonizable planets before the AI take them all. We have 8 planets now. Did we get to the one where that we can do the thingy that my brain can't comprehend? No, we are actually on our way here to get this planet, which is a size 6 with 3,000 resources. That's real low, but it only costs 6,900 to maintain its planetary development as it improves, because this cost just slowly goes down over time as the climate hazard reaches 0. So that's good. That is a good indeed. We have $1.6 million. We have a bunch of money we can spend in the next episode to continue expanding and continue to growing the empire. How are we looking on stats? 4 on income. Part of that might be because of the more planetary explorations we're doing, so we have to keep an eye on that. 7 on colonies still, 7 on technology. 5 on population, 5 on output, and 6 on ships. We really need to get our income higher and start focusing a little bit more on technologies, because we are starting to fall behind a little bit on that. But other than that, we are doing pretty good. The fleet is expanding. Hopefully we can start getting up to 10, 11, hopefully maybe even 12 planets under our belt, and really start growing the economy. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. If you did, please leave a like if you like what I do. Consider subscribing. If you want to see more of me, I have a second channel called Captain Soban's Other Games, where I play games that are not homeworld or space or strategy related. And it's kind of more just like a chill channel. I don't really expect a whole lot of traffic on that channel. But yeah, if you want to hang out and watch more of me, I'll have some content on that channel. I also Twitch stream with a buddy of mine named Ethereum. Me and her have been doing some Twitch streaming here in the past couple of weeks, and we decided to make a schedule. So we'll be streaming for about 2 hours on Thursday and Tuesday. So you guys want to catch me live, I'll be over there. And that's about it. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you did, please leave a like. If you like what I do, consider subscribing. I'll check you guys out in the next video. Until then, this is Captain Soban signing out.
Good work with the Kal-El frigate, Workers 5 and 7. I'm sure they'll forget to thank us later.
You got that right.
Worker 12, did you track down those suit beacons we picked up in Sector 43?
Sorry, Command. We found the suits, but the 4 dogs didn't have a chance to get their helmets on. We tagged them for the burial ships.